Hello everyone, this is Kalpana from Invent Modern Technology Solutions. Me and my team member Dhiren sir are going to explain today's topic. Today we have a two topic like how to create reference data through Business 360, what is data quality and data profiling. So these are the agenda for us for today. So now we go to the next slide. So we have a first question, how to create reference data through Business 360. So here we have a step-by-step for creating the reference data. So first we define the Business 360. It is a representation of core organizational data model such as customer, product, or supplier. In that we give the organization model. We have that in organization we have the customers, product, or supplier. On the basis of that, we create the reference data. So first we navigate to that B360. So first step is that we have to log into the Informatica Cloud SaaS. After that, open the B360 application, create the new business entity for that. Now we click on the new that we have a option in that we have a click on the new and business entity we have there. As we seen in the picture, we have a business entity, reference data, hierarchy, and relationship. So these kind of things we have in that. So first we provide the name like customer or the product, and after that choose the location or folder where it will be stored. And then we pick the icon for the better identification, like how we identify that what we are making. So we can choose the icon as well and click on the create option. After that, we move ahead for next slide. We have also defined the attributes or we can say field as well. Like it is necessary to add the attributes because it is relevant to the business entity. So we have attributes like customer entity. For example, we give a customer entity. In customer we have like customer name, customer address, customer phone number, and customer ID. So these kind of things we have in the attributes. Here, in that picture, we make the entity employee test by the name of entity employee test. We have a that. So in that we have the in that data we have take the example of the customer. So after that, we make the attribute as searchable. It is mandatory that at least one attribute as searchable for the easy retrieval and the in the system. So that's why we have many multi kind of attributes we have, but we have to make at least one attribute as searchable. After that, we move to the fifth step where we create the search layout. Uh, the how we define the entity data will be displayed in the search results, and we can view and edit pages as well in that. So now we go to the create user interface as we seen here in the photograph, like for the viewing and the editing the entity. Now we have a fifth step for that. Let we add the business entity to the customer 360. For that, we integrate the business entity into the customer 360 application for management and tracking. We do that for the management and tracking with the customer 360. For that, we have a step two, like create a reference data set. So what is that reference data set? A reference data set contain reference data such as country codes, currency types, or the product categories we have related to the data. Now we go to the open reference 360, where we go to the like we navigate the 360 application in the Informatica cloud, create a new reference data set. We have option on that. Click on the new reference data set. We have a new tab on that. We have to click on that new tab. Then after provide a name like customer status codes. In this example, we can take as the customer status codes. So after that, we go to the link to the business entity type like customer we have. So define the description, and for the clarity, like we have the customer. After that, define the structure. Now we define the structure, like it is necessary to attributes and display the settings to structure the reference data. For example, customer status code we have, it is the reference data set. In code, example, active or inactive or pending. We have a three kind of conditions: active and inactive and pending. and then the descriptions we have, effective date we have. And after that, we assign the stakeholders. In stakeholders, we use as a user roles who will manage and maintain the reference data. Stakeholders are those who will manage and maintain the reference data. So we call as a stakeholders. After that, we enable this. We can also tracking the history as well. So we can enable the history tracking feature to keep the record for the of changes. If we do any changes for that any record, so we can enable the history tracking feature. Now we go to the step 3, which is like import or manually create reference data. If we do the manually creating the data, then these are the steps we have. Like we can populate the reference data set either by importing data manually or entering the values. So first step we have import reference data. Now first we open the reference 360, click on the new tab, and then jobs, then reference data import. After that, click on in the reference data import dialog box we have. In that we select the reference data set that we created, upload the file, either it is a CSV file or the Excel file containing the reference data. Map the file fields to attribute to the set and click on the import. We do the two kind of activities here. Like first we select the data, then upload the file. After that we do the mapping for the attributes. And after that we click on the import. Here is it's option 2 where we can create the reference data manually as well. So for that, we can open the reference data set in reference 360, click on the new add entry, and after that entry values for the attributes and click on save. So we can we can do the reference data by manually as well, as we have an option 2. And that photograph we add the role and description, that what kind of role we have to have, like for the admin, for customer 360, for the data steward, for the manager as well. So these are the steps for the reference data, for creating the reference data. Now we have a second question. Now I would like to call Dhiren sir, who will explain the second question we have.
Yeah, thanks, Kalpana. So we will move on, and then what is your data quality and data profiling? Next slide. Okay, so data quality, basically data quality refers to how well data meets the need of business processes, decision making, and regulatory compliances. It includes aspects like accuracy, completeness, and consistency, timelines, and validity to ensure reliable and usable data. So basically, to work with the MDM, we need accurate, correct, and consistent data so that it can be further used for the business processes and all. So, what is importance of it? Means like what is importance of the data quality? Meaning like poor data quality can result in incorrect analytics, flawed decision making, compliance risk, and operational inefficiencies. High quality data is essential for maintaining business integrity and customer trust. So if data is bad and all, our decision making capability, our decision making can go wrong, or our uh, analytics reports can go wrong, right? So we need always accurate data to get the correct business analytics and decision making. So what is the role of Informatica MDM in a cloud SaaS? So the Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS provides built-in data quality tools that help business identify, rectify, and prevent data quality issues, ensuring high availability, reliability for master data management, analytics, and business applications. Next slide, please. So, what are the key features? We have a data cleansing, which detects and corrects errors, inconsistencies, and duplicate records. Then we have a data validation, means there are certain business rules applying and automated checks to enforce standards. Data governance, implementing policies and procedures for managing data throughout its life cycle. For example, ensuring customer phone number are correctly formatted and address are verified before they are stored in the system. So basically means like if there are wrong information, let's say for example the phone number is wrong or it is not well formatted, right? So if we are storing that, those data is like incorrect. So before storing them, we need to correct them by applying the data validation and profiling rules. And then once these errors are minor errors are removed or it is formatted properly, we go and store into the MDM system. Next. So what is data profiling? Data profiling is the process of analyzing data sources to understand their structure, content, and quality. It helps identify anomalies, inconsistencies, and patterns before data is integrated into the business system. So basically, in the data profiling, we analyze the data and we understand the structure of the data content and its quality. And once these things are analyzed and data inconsistencies are removed, then data is integrated to the business system. Importance: by using the data profiling, it helps organization access data quality, detect issues early, and optimize data management strategies. It is crucial for making informed decisions regarding data cleansing, transformation, and governance. Role in Informatica MDM Cloud SaaS. So, what is the role of the data profiling in a IDMC? So basically, the MDM provides advanced data profiling tools that evaluate data quality, detect inconsistencies, and generate a scorecard to track data quality over the time. Next slide, please. So what are the key features? Data structure analysis. Identify data types, formats, and relations. So in the data structure analysis, we identify the data types, what are the relevant data type, what are the formats for the data, and if there are any relations between the data, we establish those relationships as well. Then we have a data content analysis. So in this case, we detect the patterns, outline and anomalies in the data. So means in the data contents, we go and drill down the data contents and detect their formats and the outlines and if there are any anomalies in the data. Then we have a data quality assessment. In this one, we measures the completeness of the data, accuracy of the data, and consistency of the data. Then we have a data profiling reports. So means data profiling reports basically it generates insight through reports and dashboards. So means we generate the insight about the data using the reports or by creating the dashboard. For example, detecting that 30% of customer email address are missing or invalid in CRM system. Identifying that a supplier database contains duplicate records with inconsistent company names. Next slide. Okay, so that's what we have. Thank you.
Thank you, Thiren sir.